What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sneakerhead 213. Before I move forward, please comment, like, favorite, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get to it. So today I have a really dope unboxing, very limited, very hyped for all those Saucony lovers like myself. And as you can tell, this is the box of the shoes. It has Saucony written down here in white, a few up here in white as well, and then it has kind of like the silhouette of the famous writer who they did to commemorate this writer. His name is Goethe. He has over 50,000 poems. So he was a very legendary poet. Very good works. I'm not exactly sure which poems, but if you want to learn more about his writing or interested in his writing, just Google him. I'm not gonna get in depth with it, but as you can tell, it's an all pink box. It's like a pink salmon box, to be honest. It's not so much of a pink box. It's almost like a pink salmon or a baby pink. Box is pretty much plain. When you flip it this way, we are doing today the review on the Saucony Shadow Master 5000, and it comes with that collaboration of AFEW to commemorate Goethe. These are called the Saucony Shadow Goethe. And it is a size 9.5. The official colorway is BRT Coral Gray, I want to say. Coral Grease. But yeah, let's get started. I'll tell you more about the shoe. They came with this nice little booklet, and I'll show you guys this page by page, sort of. Not too much. I'll just kind of flip through it just so you can kind of get an idea. Same as the box, same logo, same branding. It's in the same color pink. And then you have this little script from his poems, and then it says AFEW there, Saucony as well. Very dope. And then you finally have the nice, amazing shoes. Very dope shoe, guys. Very dope. I mean, look at that, guys. You can't go wrong with this. If you can't get over the pink, then you're not really a sneakerhead. I'm not saying I'd wear a pink shoe, but I'm saying, you know, this is a really nice color. Smells really nice too. Very nice. Take a look at all that. Dope shoe, dope insole, dope concept. I really like everything the shoe stands for. It came with these little flyer type things. Let me show you the other one. These are sold, so no, they are not up for grabs. Sorry. Give me 1 second. There's that. And then there we go, guys. There we go. Very dope shoe. Came with this. It came with another piece, but I can't remember what I did with it. It's somewhere in the box. Don't want to waste my time. But on this one, it says Saucony AFEW. And then it has some kind of lines from some of Goethe's poems. And then it has him rocking the Sauconys, which is pretty funny. I like this. They actually zoomed in on this picture of him rocking them. On the other one, it showed his face. So let me actually show you that. This is that guy. This is Goethe, who they are commemorating, because I will tell you a little bit more about it. That's his face. That's what they believe he looked like. I'm not sure what year exactly he lived, but yeah. So these are the Saucony Shadow Master 5000s times AFEW Goethe. Goethe is this poet from way back in the day. He has over 50,000 poems written, and they're all kept inside this museum that's really close to this shoe shop called AFEW that's out in Germany. And that museum is located in Dusseldorf, some city out in Germany. I'm not too familiar, haven't been out there. But the colorway of that actual museum, the architecture, everything is based off this colorway to, you know, pretty much celebrate, you know, what this whole museum stands for in honoring, you know, poets that are as legendary as Goethe himself. And it's very dope. If you look at the pictures online, actually, guys, which I did because I was pretty nerded out about this, and it's actually very nice. I like the architecture, but from the pink to that darker gray right there in those holes, and then that like you know, pretty much like stone type gray there. It's all the same, literally the same in color as that museum. So that explains why all this pink and grayish colorway came together. And to be honest, it's kind of funny because they do go well together. It's not like you just threw a random color on top of another color, like an orange and a brown. You know, it actually goes well together. It blends in together very well. Anyways, this is the booklet, guys. I want to show you a little bit of this cool stuff that this stuff comes with. These shoes came with. I wasn't aware they did come with this because at the time of me purchasing these, they were, see, there it is, guys. That's that museum I'm telling you guys about. That they keep some of his poems, and this is a book of his actual poems that he wrote. More stuff on him. Yada, yada, yada. There's the shoes. Very dope. And that's pretty much it. I'll put that there, and let's finally get to the shoes. So the shoe, guys, this shoe's very dope. It's the Shadow Master 5000 model. One of the first things I noticed is the tongue. I've never seen Saucony do a tongue like this, where they have this rubber piece there, and it has AFEW branding there, and then it has kind of like the silhouette of Goethe, the poet, and then it has Saucony there in pink right down there. And then the back of the tongue right here, it is really nice gray suede with perforations all through it. On the bottom of the tongue, you have this nice nylon type material, very cushiony, very soft, and it's in that pink. The shoelaces are just a flat shoelace with pink aglets. And then the shoelaces here, I really like these right here. They're round with gray and white, and they kind of interblend all these colors together. But my favorite have to be these with lines and scripts of the poet Goethe on the actual shoelace with black aglets there. I feel like they would have gone better with gray aglets on these right here, the tips right here. But I mean, it looks fine that way as well. On the toe box, you see some very nice suede, all smooth right here, and then you move up towards the toe box, you have more of those perforations. Very dope, very, very soft, I gotta say. Very good quality as always. Saucony always knocking out of the park. And then some more of the perforations here. You see this little kind of like a curvature here. Moving on, you see this different shade of gray right here, and then in those perforations you see some of that pink through it. Then you see a different kind of shade of gray, almost like a lighter shade of gray. This is a little bit darker than this one in my opinion, but I mean, I'll let you be the judge of it. And then you have perforations here. Suede is really amazing, by the way, guys. This is real suede, not that Jordan suede. Not knocking anybody, but I'm just saying, more perforations here, and then you see a darker gray here. Very dope. As you move back towards the heel, you see the AFEW. The AFEW is a shoe retail store out in Germany, if you didn't know. And there you see their logo. You see also scripts from his actual poems. So these are actual lines from his poems on some of his books. So that's pretty dope. And the leather on this heel cup is very, very, very cushiony, to be honest. I've never seen that on a heel cup, but this one is. Nice suede here, and then you see a little bit of that white leather there, and then more perforations here. And then the logo is in pink, as you can tell. Moving on to those sides, the same as the opposite side. Up here you have this like a shoelace brace here in white. This is the tongue is outlined in black up here. And that's pretty much it on the upper of the shoe. The quality is amazing. Right here you see the gray as well, darker gray. On the other side you have some of that pink. So as you can tell how they're trying to make it look like the architecture of this museum that you know, pretty much honors legendary poets such as Goethe himself. And yeah, the inner lining of the shoe is all nylon pink, which I really like. I've never seen Saucony do this, but then again, I'm new to the sneaker game ever since last year. The insole I'm not going to take out because I'm going to respect my buyer, and I don't want to mess up the leather. It is very nice leather, and it has scripts of his actual poems. So it is very nice leather, guys. Look at this. As I press on it, it wrinkles, and it says AFEW there. Very dope. Very, very, very nice. Moving on to the midsole of the shoe. It's all whites. Then it follows with a pink stripe here. And then more of that white there. On the front, you have this little piece of gray here, and then the outsole is pretty much a regular Shadow 5000 Master outsole, and you have shades of a lighter gray, blend between dark and light gray here, and then a darker gray here, and then pink right here. I really like how they kind of all go together on the outsole. Pretty much it all blends them all together. Saucony there, and that's pretty much it, guys. But quality is amazing. I mean, shout out to Saucony, man. You guys are really doing your best to pretty much, you know, dominate in the element of quality. And I believe it's showing here, and you know, and all the other reviews I've done of Saucony. I'm still surprised not many people are on that Saucony train, man. I mean, it's a very nice shoe. Here's the other one. Say Saucony on this one instead of AFEW, and then it has more scripts up there, but I'm not going to take the time to show you. I can show you from the booklet here in a minute. Very dope, though. Has a scripture on the back heel. The outsole is pretty dope. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. A little bit about this release. So this release happened this past, what was it, Friday. This last Friday. It dropped at 9 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. And it was form of a raffle. So a month in advance you had to sign up for this just to, you know, enter the raffle. Then on Friday you actually had to pretty much check in, is what they were calling it. You were checking in so that they could verify you were still interested in the shoe in the form of a raffle. So as you check in, you wait like about an hour or so after checking in, and less than an hour I received an email with a PayPal invoice, and it was from AFEW. I paid it. Next thing you know, a few days passed and I got my confirmation email and shipping information, and bam, I got them. But they actually, if you follow these guys on Instagram, AFEW, they had a picture of a whole line that wrapped around their building, the building where this shoe retail store is at. It was lined up just for these shoes, guys. That's how rare these shoes were. I'm not sure, I can't give you quantity numbers and all that, but let me tell you, these were very limited. And I was quite stoked and very surprised that I actually got that email with the invoice. So I got really excited, considering that it's Saucony. Saucony is one of my favorite brands to date. So let me show you guys the insole. So let me show you guys the insoles. Give me a second. There they are. There's the insoles. AFEW on one, and then a Saucony on the other, and it has, you know, lines from his poem. Very dope, man. I mean, look, there's the shoelaces. They have how you know how you could pretty much put your shoelaces in however you want. You could choose these, the round ones, or the ones that already comes with. Very dope, guys. I mean, that's him right there. Shout out to Goethe. There's that. Very dope, guys. I mean, there's the line of the people waiting outside. That was the actual snapshot of the people waiting outside for this announcement of this drop before and in advance of the release that happened Friday. So let me know what you guys think, man. Would you guys have copped? Would you guys have not copped? Did you hear about it and weren't sure whether you wanted it? Let me know in the comments down below, and catch that thumbnail, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.